Alright, so today I'm going to be interviewing you about the skeletal system. So question number one, what trouble or failures have you experienced with the skeletal system?
A few broken bones, more specifically my leg, tibia, my left leg, my right foot, my wrist, and I have a dislocated finger, and I also have had gout that affected my knee when I was a kid primarily.
Alright, and could any of the above be terminal?
No.
Alright, and in what ways does your diet affect this body system? For example, vitamins or minerals, calcium?
Well, out of all I mentioned, a diet could affect, and did affect, was with gout. I needed to drink a lot of water, stay away from beer and wine as much as possible, stay away from red meats and fatty meats. In the fish family, salmon was one item to try to avoid. And so as much as you can stick to those diets, and also medication that I had at a very young age, it helped to lessen the problems with gout, and to the extent to where now, at 57 years old, and probably for my last 20 years, it hasn't bothered me.
Alright, and about the diet, why do you have to stay away from those foods? What's the primary reason?
Gout is an excess of uric acid in the system, and the excess causes discomfort in the joint areas, and the diet helps keep that excess down.
Alright, and name at least 3 therapies or exercises or medicine that help you with the system and how they help.
Well, there were different exercises and therapies for different breaks, but more I can speak about one more specifically lately was a dislocated finger, that it takes a long time for the swelling to go down and for the finger to be able to be used again to a full degree, and it takes a lot of constant physical therapy with exercising of the finger, and at times also in hot water that also helps soften the muscles in order to pull them and push them to the extent of where they're supposed to go.
Do you ever take any medication to help pain? Did you ever?
Tylenol, Motrin for the most part. There were other medications, let's say, at impacts of breaking the leg and the foot that were administered by the doctors, that were very severe pains.
Of course, been through that myself. Alright, so describe how your past or family history genetics have affected you and the system.
Only with gout. My father had it, and as I understand that you have a 20% higher chance of having gout if someone in your family, your parents, have had it.
So I have a higher chance of getting gout?
You do.
Awesome. Alright. What advice would you give me to make my skeletal system healthier in my life?
Well, be careful. Don't break bones. Drink plenty of milk. Try to keep your muscles strong. Also, if you have any, if you find out at an early age, due to certain minor pains you might have, and you find out that you have the onset of gout, is treat it at a very young age, like I did, with medication, and therefore you can avoid it bothering you a lot more in the future.
Alright, well, thank you for your time.
My pleasure.
You did a good job.
Thank you very much.
Wait, don't even think about it. Okay, you're free to go now.
Thank you very much.
No, you're free to go now.
Okay, so long now.
Keep it rolling. I'm trying to do something.
But why don't I?
Okay, so summary on what I learned about the skeletal system. what are the two best things you learned from this skeletal system interview? Well, the two best things I learned were that I probably didn't know prior to the interview is that I did not know my father had gout, and I didn't know that gout is a genetic thing in family, which means I have a 20% higher chance of getting gout. Now, if I do have gout at a young age, which would possibly be, the symptoms would be coming soon, I would, the best way to be treating it would be, to stay on that right diet path, to not stay away from the high uric acid foods, try to drink a lot of water. That's good for helping gout, and then whatever medication you need to take for it, definitely do that. Another thing I learned was probably that gout is not terminal. If I have a dislocated joint, then it's good to do a lot of physical therapy to get that joint back to normal. And that's about it. That concludes this skeletal system interview. Mr. Durham, I hope you like this. You're the man.